I have another picture from this, probably from the same camera actually. Grandpa took up himself.
Oh, do you?
Grandpa took of himself?
Something like that.
The first time they just came out because they couldn't, they were traveling and stayed after. And then they came out when both Chief and Lucille died. I can't remember which. They were like, we can't be here at the house without any dogs. So they literally packed up in a week and drove out. When Chief died, Grandpa just stayed up with him all night as he wound down.
Died at the house?
Died at that? Yeah. He was going into seizures. You have him for 21 years.
Yeah.
It's a long time. So that's when they packed up and they came out.
This year they came here. They didn't go to Canada. They came directly here with the big RV because they backed it up in the driveway. Your dad put those arm things down, sunk it into the
Yeah, I remember that.
pavement. Actually, they went into pavement.
I remember
too.
every time they leave, it'd be these
These big,
rectangles.
huge marks on the depressions
Yeah.
in the driveway. And they were here for, I don't know, they were here for quite a while. They were here for 2 or 3 weeks or more. The second time they came out, they went through Michigan. It was a bigger trip for them. And they crossed the border into Canada. And they went across Canada.
Caught on fire.
Yeah, and they were going up through Quebec there and heading way up there. And it caught on fire. And they ended up leaving the RV at some truck repair place there to repair it. And they rented a car and drove down here. Because we had them, they stayed in our bedroom
Yeah.
that year. That for a period of time, for about a week or so.
Yeah, because they had to go back up and get the.
They had to drive up and get the RV. And then we were expecting them to come right back down.
No, that's when
That's when they first stopped
Discovered.
in Jonesport. That was the first time they went to Jonesport on their way back down from Canada.
Loved it.
Yeah, they pulled in there. They found the RV, the campground right at the tip there of the town, and they went in there and they befriended everybody there, because everybody in the campground were people who lived in Jonesport.
Right.
And in the summer, for some reason, they moved their trailers and their RVs
Just around the corner.
out to the campground, and they would just sit there playing cards, drinking, and
Yeah.
stuff. Half of them were like lobster fishermen and stuff
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
So they always had fresh seafood and stuff there. And Grandma and Grandpa just fit right in.
Huh.
They didn't come back here for a couple weeks. And then they came here, where they parked the RV on the road. And that was the year that all the infamous stuff took place. Yeah, that's the time when Grandpa went for the walk.
The walk.
The infamous one.
The walk was when Grandpa rented a box of wine.
Yes, exactly.
I think that was it.
I think it was.
He ran out of his
his wine.
Ventia or whatever it was.
Yeah, he
His
ran
box
out.
wine. So then
He
he just started walking until he found a bar.
and no, he ran into Mike.
Oh, Mike
when-
told him where?
Mike Lynch, up the street here. Mike was out in his yard doing something,
Working in his yard.
and your dad stopped to talk to him, and he asked him where the closest bar was. So he gave him directions to get up to Samuel's.
Well, I think we started worried because he'd been gone a while. I'm like, where's Dad? And then it was dinner time. We were holding dinner. Where's Dad? And all of a sudden we get a call. Can you come pick me up?
No, he says, "Hey, you girls, I need someone to come pick me up."
Yeah, Grandma was fuming a little bit, to say the least.
But you went to pick him up, right?
Yep. Yes. Yeah, I've got a tab going. Can you pay? Yep, more than happy to, Dad.
How did the people in the bar act when you came in there?
He settled right in with everybody there,
Yeah, he
joking
was.
around. Came home and
You came home, he was nuts for the rest of the trip.
it was in the doghouse.
The next 2 times they came, I'm pretty sure your dad bought the trailer out here, and he
Yeah.
left it out here. And they took that up to Jonesport. And then they left it over at the place. And then the next year they came and used it again. I think a couple of years they used the camping trailer.
And then people up in Jonesport started passing away, and they were like, not to same. And then they were just getting too old. Grandpa's vision was going. And that's when I drove back with them
Yeah.
to get them home.
Well, the last time they came was your wedding, right? He was really good at the wedding.
Yeah.
I liked
really
it.
was.
He had a good time.
Yeah.
He did. He worked like a dog.
Yeah.
He did all the food prep for the soups and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't you remember? We got stuck over at the Grange, Hall, putting all the decorations up and stuff, and we didn't get back to the house here, and we were having the night
No, we're not going to
before
have
dinner.
the pre-wedding dinner. And all of a sudden, yes, we are, and everybody's coming.
Yeah.
So
And
it
Grandpa
a
was
quick
here
scramble.
getting everything ready. He worked his tail off. We went through the end of Hamlet entrance and walked through
Yeah.
the cemetery all the way up there.
Yeah, I thought that was one of the nicest things to do,
Yeah,
honestly.
it was.
It was actually very, very poignant.
Because Lisa and Bennett walked with us.
Uh-huh.
And then as we went up Hamlet,
We ran
we
into
ran
Mary
to Mary Ann.
Oh, yeah.
And she walked the rest of the way up with us.
and Anna.
We're
Yeah.
all walking to your wedding.
Grandma said it was the happiest day of his life.
Grandpa did?
Yeah.